Hello, my friend, and welcome to Pro Wrestling Daily. My name is Aaron Machbitz. Let's talk about the October 6th edition of Monday Night Raw. First, the show opened with the God, Roman Reigns. I mean, no matter what, every single time Roman Reigns comes out, the aura and the vibe changes. He is the God of WWE. There is no one like him. There is no one like him at all. And I wish and I pray that WWE can build up a star like that in the future, like they did with Roman Reigns. I mean, we already have stars in Roman Reigns. He's the pinnacle. Then, of course, you have CM Punk and Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre and things of that nature. But what are the young guys at the bottom that are going to have that sort of level of star power, that level of aura that Roman Reigns has? Is it going to be Braun Breaker? Maybe. I mean, it's taken Roman Reigns a long time to get here. He was the Shield, then he stumbled a little bit as a single star after the Shield, and now he is the guy. There is no question about it. Title or not, he is the top guy. He comes out, he opens Monday Night Raw on the October 6th edition to set up what we're going to see is a Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed street fight at Crown Jewel. Now, last time they wrestled, Roman Reigns won the match, but Bronson Reed then beat him up after the match, and Roman Reigns got carried away on a stretcher, which Paul Heyman and Bronson Reed were very keen on letting Roman Reigns know that. Now they're having their next match at Crown Jewel, which is going to be a street fight, and in my opinion, I think WWE should pull the trigger and have Bronson Reed, big Bronson Reed, win that match, because I think that really sets the tone for War Games. If you have Roman Reigns win again, then I think a lot of in the fans' minds, there's no realistic way that the Vision is going to be able to beat Roman Reigns and his team because Bronson Reed continually can't beat him. Yes, they put him out on a stretcher. Yes, they beat them up after matches and all these types of things. But inside the ring, in a match, they haven't been able to beat him. So I think they pulled the trigger here. This gets them to 1-1 going into potentially what we're going to see at War Games. I think it builds Bronson Reed up. Like, you just can't, at this point, you can't destroy Roman Reigns' aura. It's too big. It's too strong. It doesn't matter if he loses every match forever. Well, maybe not forever, right? But you get my point. Like, so I think they pull the trigger here. They give the win to Big Bronson Reed. Roman Reigns loses at Crown Jewel, and then it builds us up even more heading into War Games. So I think that was really, really cool to see on Monday Night Raw. I would say that is really important moving forward. The next thing that stood out for me on Monday Night Raw was Maxine Dupree wrestling her best match ever. And no surprise that it was against Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch is top 2, top 1, top 3, greatest women's wrestlers of all time, according to, as she says, Bleacher Report, Sports Illustrated, ESPN, things of that nature. But it's also why WWE always puts the sort of the struggling stars or the old stars or the stars coming back from injury or the stars coming back from hiatus with Becky Lynch, because she has the ability as a great performer to carry almost anyone to a great match. Now, she didn't have a great match with Nikki Bella because Nikki Bella is just a fucking awful professional wrestler, but she's in there with Ronda Rousey, she's in there with AJ Lee, she's in there with Maxine Dupree, right? She's in there with all these people to carry them to great matches, and she absolutely did carry Maxine Dupree to a great match, but we have to give credit where credit is due. Obviously, Maxine Dupree has been training and working hard and doing all the things necessary to be able to put together a great professional wrestling match on national television against Becky Lynch. So shout out to Maxine Dupree for taking her craft seriously, and you just wrestled the best match of your life, and it was fucking awesome, and we all saw it, and we all appreciate it, and so thank you for that. The next thing that I saw on Monday Night Raw that I thought was valuable to note is CM Punk and LA Knight in the ring at the same time, doing the dance with the microphone. Now, Punk is moving away from Seth Rollins right at this moment because we're building for Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes at Crown Jewel, but also I think Punk and Seth Rollins are going to continue their feud at some point, maybe in the new year, maybe getting to Royal Rumble, because they will wrestle, at least in my opinion, which, again, I don't know shit, at least in my opinion, CM Punk and Seth Rollins will wrestle at WrestleMania 42 for the title, and that's where CM Punk will finally win the big one, and he'll have a longer championship run than he did the last time he won when he beat Gunther. That's my prediction. So they're getting them away from each other for a little bit so it doesn't get stale as they head into WrestleMania season. but now they're going to go CM Punk, LA Knight, because both think they have world championship claims. We know that Jey Uso thinks he has a claim at the world title. I don't think Jey Uso and LA Knight are going to really win the big one. Jey Uso is not going to win again. I don't think LA Knight is going to win the big one, but I think they're good counter pieces for the whole puzzle of the World Heavyweight Championship. And we're eventually going to see that that Seth Rollins and CM Punk feud reignite. We're going to see AJ Lee and Becky Lynch have some more stuff, and then you're going to see that match happen at WrestleMania. But they're moving away from it for a little bit so it doesn't get too stale. But, Punk, even though I dislike him just completely, him and LA Knight in the ring at the same time on the microphone is going to be magic. Both of them have a strong idea of who they are, what they want to say, and their personas are big, and they're loud, and they're confident, and it's really, really cool to see people that good in the ring together on the microphone. I wish all wrestlers would take notes of that and be that way inside of the ring. Now, are they going to have a match? Of course they are. Eventually they're going to have a match. Maybe it'll be a number one contenders match. Maybe it'll be something. Maybe it'll be a feud, and then whoever's the sort of winner of that feud, which will be CM Punk, will get back to Seth Rollins, because Seth Rollins and company will be working on the Bloodline-ish type group for War Games. And so we have this Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins match at Crown Jewel, which has been really well built. The story has been great. The last couple weeks of stories on Monday Night Raw have been awesome, so we have to give credit where credit is due, because a lot of times I come on here and say the stories are kind of trash and we don't have anything to invest in. Well, we have something to invest in now. We have this Vision storyline. We have who they're going to face at War Games. We have Seth Rollins. We have Cody Rhodes. And the prediction probably moving forward is that during this match at Crown Jewel, when you see Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes in the ring, you're going to have Brock Lesnar interfere. Brock Lesnar is going to interfere. He's going to have a surprise appearance, and he's going to help Seth win. And he's going to align with the Vision, with his former mentor, Paul Heyman, and that's going to be the group heading into War Games against Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, probably Cody Rhodes, and maybe someone else. Not sure who it's going to be. Maybe they're going to bring back Sami Zayn. I don't know who they're going to add to that group. But you're going to see a really good match between Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes. Then you're going to see a surprise appearance by Brock Lesnar, who's going to help Seth win. He's going to join the group. That's going to set up the 5 guys that are going to be inside War Games of that group. Or the 4 guys, 5 guys, whatever it is, right? Seth, Brock, Braun, and Brunson. Can you say that 75 times fast? So maybe it'll just be the 4 of them. Maybe there'll be a 5th. I don't really know. Survivor Series was always 5 guys. I can't remember if War Games was 4 or 5 guys, but that's what it is right there. And then, of course, you have Becky Lynch there, and then you have Paul Heyman, all part of that group. And then I guess it'll just be like Roman, Jimmy, Jay, and Cody will be those 4 and 4. Maybe you add a 5th for each group, but that's going to set up War Games or a Survivor Series type match, and I think that's going to happen at Crown Jewel. So actually, the October 6th edition of Monday Night Raw gave us a lot of good information, a lot of good stories leading up into Crown Jewel, which will happen in Australia this weekend. And so, that's really cool. So let me know what you think in your comments down below. Any predictions, thoughts? You think I'm right, I'm off base? What about your predictions for Crown Jewel coming up, or maybe for War Games, or even for WrestleMania next year? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Then like this video and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Lots of love. Cheers.